about right. Something wrong there, Kitchko?
Quiet.
Come on there, Cupcake.
Cupcake.
I calls him Cupcake.
This is nice.
Well, I know, but I mean, Cupcake is Cupcake. Now I got him right where I want him. Just like bread.
Like bread and butter?
Like butter. Don't. The last person that did that to me. Just give me the pawn.
Bardini, what's for dinner?
Okay, what's for dinner?
I got fish on the fry.
Fish fry, Carl?
I got fish on the fry. Huh?
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? What?
Uh-huh. Now, how do you feel about the game?
I feel pretty good, but
Oh, you do?
yeah. There's so many things.
He doesn't even know what to do.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do. I can shkaboobalate him and
Fish be great.
kishmigrate and
You can't do all those things with somebody.
go back like a schlemiel.
Should be a draw if I hold the position.
What? Draw?
Yeah. You want to draw
That's-
already?
No, I will never draw.
One more.
Because then you get into bishop to d6 and
Yeah, bishop.
All that
D6,
stuff.
Yeah. All that stuff.
and if you get into bishop to d6, it's you know.
It's a good trick.
I may have to play better than I usually do.
That shouldn't be difficult.
What the schlemiel?
Schlemiel.
Schlemichael? Okay, hold on.
You thinking?
Thinking.
What would I do if I had this position?
I don't know. You'd probably
Start crying.
start crying.
Doesn't do anything. Now we'll go there. So what?
All right, I'll
Do you
go.
laugh and scoff, Mike?
I'm actually starting to.
Could you please laugh and scoff a little?
Oh, come on.
I'll
No,
pull
go
the
ahead.
fly towards
You think long, you think wrong. What was wrong with your move?
Go on instinct. Don't go on anything.
Well, his instinct is to resign and put everything on a bad square.
I defade Boston's in your hands.
You should have pushed again.
Okay. I didn't
That
know.
was a mic
That's
move.
what you should have done.
That was a mic move, my
That was a
mutt.
mic
Instead of undeveloping that piece, you should have pushed. You would have had a trade and you would have opened up lines.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Give me that pass. That's all I want is a pass
I
pawn.
didn't see that.
I got nothing.
You didn't see that?
What?
I didn't
Wait
see
a
that.
minute.
Okay, just move the queen. Just move the queen away and hope for the best.
I'm not gonna do that.
Big deal.
You know?
So now what? What are you gonna do now?
Have you found any super fan games?
I'm not afraid.
No.
Still not afraid.
What? Wait a minute. Well,
Not afraid?
Hold on
Maybe a
now.
little, but not a lot.
Play Boston Mike.
Maybe you
Hold
shouldn't
on
have got
now.
into this position. This losing position.
I'm just gonna play. Well, I don't know what's the right way to play. I'll just
It's a
keep
Boston
bringing
thing.
pieces in, I guess.
I guess I will too. Good, I'm snapping that guy right off the board. You think I'm kidding? You'll see.
I don't know what you're gonna do, but
I'm snapping him right off the board. Good, go right there. You'll see.
I'm playing like Mike.
this guy is just.
Something
I'll just
else.
play a quiet move.
I may have to play better than I usually do.
Look again. Every piece is either on the back rank or the second to last rank. Every game.
That's his style.
Yeah, and he loses constantly because of it.
No, I don't.
It's a Boston thing.
Those are the people who don't know how to play think I lose.
You want to draw?
No, I will never take a draw unless I have to take a draw.
Take a draw.
I didn't take a
go there.
draw.
You gotta go. You really gotta go. I'm not playing around either. What? What are you gonna do?
Just check you.
I go here, so what? What does that do?
Just
Especially if you
Now
don't get
to
the top,
dominate.
he's gonna do great things.
Now the domination. Okay, I thought that we had a little domination thing going on here. All right, let me see.
So
if-
what? Pay attention.
I gotta give up a piece. I
No, you
don't
don't.
want to.
No, you don't. You don't have to give up a piece.
Pieces right there.
Hey, 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 hey.
Just move the bishop to the safe square. That's all.
What do you got now there, Protoplasm?
Check.
That's not
The
check.
knight's
It is.
held.
It is not check.
Alright, well, it could have worked.
Oh,
I had no time. I tried to. I
Could've gone
tried
here.
to. I
your
tried,
nose
it
could have
was
worked,
desperate.
and you
was a
still
desperate
smell.
try.
Way
You
better.
still smell.
Desperate
I
try.
go here. That's light
desperate
check.
try,
Very
is right.
light.
It is a light check.
I don't time.
Very light.
Could have done it.
That isn't that bad. Cause you see this piece?
Yeah, very good.
If I didn't say
No,
check,
what?
would you have seen it, Carl?
I can't talk about it.
But he's at a hotel.
Which hotel?
I don't know. His house is leaking.
Can't believe he had that.
I can, and I didn't want.
Come on, there's only
And it's
so
against
much you can
Mike?
do to help you.
This is happening against Mike.
This is David.
Don't do that.
Put the bishop.
What?
I did it.
You did it?
Okay.
That's what you did? Okay.
He can't do that.
Get. Oh, he.
I tried to tell you.
No, you
Jeez.
can do the same push it.
Jesus.
No, I
Sorry,
say
point.
don't do it.
Oh my gosh. You get your signals crossed, Mike?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Brian here, and hilarious game between Duck and Mike, man. I love it when these two go at it. If you haven't watched the game where Mike sets up an epic queen trap against Duck and Duck falls for it, you gotta watch that one, man. If I forget to link it in the video description, then I'm sure somebody will link it in the comments, but that is one of my most favorite games of all time on the channel. You gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it. And here, Duck did warn Mike about taking the pawn, but the thing is, when a master warns you, you gotta look at it in both angles. I mean, he could really mean it in this case, or he could just be messing with your head, but Mike just had to go through with it and Duck sneaky bishop there to take out the king. And that's another thing I like about playing chess in real life. You can't really do this in online chess, but in real life, you know, you gotta do it. And some people don't like it, but I'd say, like, in real life, if you're not guarding your king, then from assassins, then I think it's your fault. So, but great game by these two, and we're gonna go over in the analysis maybe how Mike could have held on to his advantage early on in the middle game and avoided this whole shenanigan, which you'll soon see, as well as a missed tactic by Duck, a really great offensive tactic in the middle game, as well as a very, very sneaky one in the end game. So we're going to go over all that and more, so strap in. This is going to be a good one. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comments below. If you want to get Duck a cup of coffee, his link is in the video description. You can also use it to get treats for his dog Winston. And Mike's link is there as well. Check out all the other cool links there in the video description. Amazon links to chess gear, merch links, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss future videos. Alright, let's see how Mike could have avoided this whole shenanigan, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we get to this position, and in the game, f4 is played. Let's go move back, pause the video. What will be another move for white here? Alright, as you remember in the game, Duck's best piece was the one that delivered the chopping blow with his dark square bishop. So how can you get rid of it? One way is to play a3 and basically ask the question, where are you going to go? If bishop back, then you have knight a4, and obviously if bishop here, then knight takes, you double the pawns, and if bishop takes here, then first you put this knight on the outpost and then take. Going back here, if, then obviously here, and going here, even if he retreats here, you can just play knight b5, and where's that bishop going to go? So basically that's one way you can do it. Masters love their bishops, and they're very, very sneaky when they're tucked in like that. So this is one way for white to kind of neutralize one of the threats here, and depending on what the basically white, like in this scenario, the white is winning at computers white at 1.1. So that could be one. It's like one of those little things that you don't think makes a difference, but it really does. I mean, the higher you get up, the more these little things matter. So that could be one tactic for white. Let's go here in this position, and in the game, bishop c7 was played. Let's go move back. Pause the video. Will be another move for black here. This is a really, really cool offensive tactic. And part of me thinks that Duck sees this, but he doesn't play it because then the game is over too soon. So I think in every game that he plays, he'll just purposely miss a tactic just to kind of, you know, even the playing field and you know, stuff like that. So pause the video, see if you can find the really, really sweet tactic for black here. Alright, so hold on, just to show you what's going on here. Bishop's under attack, right? And so you go back, but one thing you can do when you're under threat is to counter threat with d takes, okay? So and notice the queen supporting the thing, and you've got a fork here. You want to save the queen, obviously. Queen, pawn takes rook with queen, queen takes, and now rook takes, and now what do? You get this bishop out, right? No! Rook takes bishop, ooh, and then pawn takes bishop, rook takes knight, b takes, rook takes, and look at what is left after the dust settles. 1, 2, 3. That is just too much of an advantage. So negative 13, black is at negative 13.2. So it went from negative 12.5 to negative 2.3. So black is still winning here, but here you can offer that devastating knockout blow with. So just a tip, in case, yeah, it's always a good thing whenever you're being attacked to. It's instinct to retreat, but counterattack is definitely, options for counterattack definitely should be, it's a good idea to look at them. Alright, last but not least, let's go here in this position, and in the game, knight e4 was played. Let's go move back, pause the video, will be another move for white here, or I'm sorry, for black. Alright, black can play queen takes bishop. And you're asking, what's the big deal? Queen takes knight, it's just a trade, right? It's not just a trade because you play rook d1, yes, and threatening a little something called mate. So got to make some loot for the king. And now what do you play as black? Seal the game here as black. Yes, g5, setting up, bishop takes here. And there's pretty much nothing white can do at this point. This is beautiful concept of black using all of his pieces, and I mean, this is what the computer recommends, so you know you're screwed. So going back here, if you play something like g3 to reinforce here, then guess what? It is mate. So sneaky stuff you gotta watch out for, but oh man, but great game by these two. I love it when these two play. It's a really hilarious matchup. Boston Mike, you gotta love him, man. He has all the confidence in the world. He'll trash talk Mike Tyson. He'll trash talk anybody at the top of their game, and it is so fun to see his confidence, and it's always fun to see Duck play too. He's a really, really great player. Learn a lot from his game, so great matchup. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, and thanks. I will see you guys later.